Now, is your job giving you a bad back? Well, many of us spend hours working from a desk, and it's important that we sit the right way.
So what are the common causes of office back problems and how can they be prevented? Tim Keeley is a physiotherapist. He joins us now. Tim, how are you?
Good morning.
Now, what are the most common forms of back pain for people sitting in an office?
Well, a lot of the problems happen because people are sitting really poorly and they get a lot of back and neck stiffness, and they end up sort of hunched over in this position with their head forward, and they start getting all sorts of problems in their lower back and their forearms. That's the sort of things we see in the clinic all the time.
Okay.
So is there sort of a way that they should be sitting and you know, obviously pull everything up and pull everything in?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of the time people try and adopt a really good posture, but it's their workstation that's the problem, and they actually come into their workstation because it's not set up well.
Well, Mel's a pain in the neck often, and she...
And I get one
she
from
gets
you.
she does get a pain in the neck. I give her a pain in the neck, so...
We sit. I'm going to sit down, but I get
Give
it
us a
kind of in
demonstration.
here. But our stools downstairs aren't quite so comfy as these lovely chairs. But anyway, I'll pretend to look like I'm being Kochie.
Well, see, the main thing that's Mel's problem here is she's a wee bit sort of not leaning on the back of her chair. This chair needs to be a wee bit more upright so she can support her back. So she's got that nice lumbar curve down here. And that
Is she going too far forward?
Well, she's upright, but the chair needs... This is the problem with the workstation. The chair needs to be a wee bit forward, it's back too far. So that's actually...
Are you a New Zealander, Tim, are you?
I am.
Oh, right. A few too many wheeze, I think. All right.
With this thing, though, here, too, the keyboard's far too far forward. Right. So when she actually plays on her keyboard, she's actually pulling her arms forward and her shoulders come forward as well.
Okay.
And her screen's almost a wee bit too low and a wee bit too far away.
So for everyone at home, hang on a sec, so where do they put their keyboard? How close
so if you bring your keyboard back in... So
wow, that close.
Can you see her arms straight down now?
Right.
If she has her keyboard too far forward, her arms come far too far.
So should she push her chair back a bit to get more comfortable?
No,
or
chair needs to come
close?
Chair needs to come in and the back needs to come nice and upright.
So this arm's going to be straight down. Wow, because even at home
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And when they reach forward, that's when they start getting all these problems.
And screen up, so stick a telephone book or something
the screen
like that.
height needs to be with her eye level. It's a wee bit low for her at the moment, so she needs to jack that up a wee bit high. Right. And it should be around about arm lengths away.
Okay.
So she doesn't...
And how do you sit? Because I find myself, I suppose everyone's the same, you sort of, if you try to sit up straight and be right, you find yourself sort of tensing and trying to do it all properly.
One of the little tricks we give all our clients is when they, every sort of hour or every time the phone rings, what we try and get them to do is reset their posture. So the best thing for Mel to do, if you put your hands together like that, and I want you to reach up above your head as far as you can go. You feel that little stretch.
Yep.
And just keep your head and your back where it is, and then just lower your arms and relax your shoulders down. And that's where your posture should be. So what happens automatically is you reset all your spinal posture, head posture, and then you just relax your shoulders back down.
So what if you start to feel a bit tense in the back, or... Because Mel has a problem on your left side, don't you?
Oh, because I look at him all the time. I think that's because I'm constantly going, what are you saying now?
So are there any exercises you can have during the day to strengthen those
We have
parts?
about 8 exercises, but one of the first ones is that one there where you reset your posture there.
Okay.
I'm just looking at Marguerite over the back there, and she's going through a routine of sort of all that sort of stuff. Is that the right thing to do?
Yeah, I mean, as long as people are moving a lot of the time, the problem is people just don't move. They get stuck in their posture, they don't move.
Right.
So the idea is to actually keep moving the entire time, but resetting what we call your posture, resetting your back into the right position.
Every hour?
Your shoulder.
At
least
So,
every hour.
In a couple of seconds for me, give me a couple of key moves, I guess, for anyone at home watching. So
Okay, the first one was that one there.
Yep.
That's the one. The second one was rolling your shoulder blades forward, pulling them back and setting them flat and then relaxing them down, that's it. And the third thing was one of the most important, is to actually get out of your chair and look after your lower back by bending it backwards. Because a lot of the time you're sitting so far forward and you're actually into this flexion position. If you can get out of your chair every hour, stand up, reset your posture, arch backwards till you feel that stretch 2 or 3 times, then you can sit back down. What you've done is you've had a break and you've actually got your posture better when you sit back down again.
Tips.
We'll get the office,
really
everybody.
good.
We'll get them up in a second.
We'll fix them all today.
Yep.
All right. Can we have
Fantastic.
everybody
Thanks,
up? Newsroom?
Guys,
Up, thanks.
please.
Stretch backwards.
Stretch back. It'll
That's
make you
it.
feel good, trust
It'll
us.
make you
All
feel
right.
good. Come, more productive.
Hands on the back of your hips.
That's it.
Hands on your hips.
That's it.
Okay,
That's
back.
it. And then back. That's it. Well done.
Feel it creaking.
Well done, Joe.
Joe,
That's very good.
very good.
You're
Joe's
very
healthy.
flexible,
See, they've all
Joe.
been sitting far too long.
Excellent.
Well done, team. How good do you
Marguerite,
feel
well
now?
done.
Whew.
Excellent.
There's our power hour. Thanks, Tim. Really appreciate it.
Now, if you want any more information about good office posture, you can go to our website and just click on more info.
Maybe if we swap sides, I wouldn't be looking that way all the time.
Oh, we could rotate every commercial break.
No, that'd be a little... Fell odd on this
Okay.
side. You look so different. That's your other
That's
side's
my better
much better.
side. Still to come, self-defence tips for women and men, plus join Nelson Aspin live on the red carpet at the Golden Globes.
But next, Kochie's review of a dramatic night on Home and Away. He reckons it was a flaming cliffhanger.
It was.